Hey y'all, it's Andrew. Most of y'all know me from TikTok, but today I'm going to be starting my YouTube channel. As y'all can tell by the title of the video, I'm going to be talking about my lock journey. That's including all three. The first starter locks with the coils, the second with the 2-strand twist. That one was rough, I ain't gonna lie. All that bleach and stuff, we gonna get into that. And then the third one, the one I got now. So I'm gonna be just telling y'all my experiences, what I learned through each lock journey, and why I like them, why I come them out, whatever. I'm gonna be giving y'all a rundown of all that. But here's my main man, Milo, right here, over there licking himself. He gonna be hitting me out with the video, so let's get it. So this was my first lock journey, and I can honestly say that I really just didn't know what I wanted. I only had these in for about a month, and let me tell y'all why. So I went to a loctician not really knowing what I wanted, so she just gave me whatever she thought looked best, which was actually not bad. The problem I had with them was the fact that I had a high top, so only having 45 locks in my head made it look like I didn't barely have any. And the second problem I had was just that I didn't have a middle part. It just seemed like there was more locks on one side than the other, especially when I didn't have a retwist. So I lost those pretty quick. I combed those out in about a month, so those weren't hard to come out. I combed them out and I decided to get my curls back for a little while. Then I tried to do like some 2-strand twists, some braids. I just tried a lot of stuff, and this is the problem. This one it started going downhill. I decided that I wanted to be special and dye my hair, not knowing that it was going to damage it. And it looked nice, but that was a bad decision. So I got braids with that blonde hair. Then I decided I want to get my locks back. So I did, and I tried to correct what I thought I wanted, and these are it right here. I had about 75 of these. I started with 2 strands because I just thought that like I'd be able to retain some of my length better, which was kind of true. Not really. My hair was just longer, but I definitely still had shrinkage. You're going to have shrinkage regardless of what you have. These actually weren't that bad, in my opinion. It was just really my fault for why I ended up combing them out, and I was really just because I was really impatient. With 2-strand twists, you gotta realize that to get rid of that 2-strand twist pattern, you gotta be waiting for a while. Like, I didn't really start losing it until like a whole year, but my problem was I started using a crochet needle, and that just stiffened up my locks. And during this journey, I decided that I didn't want a high top anymore, so I started growing out my sides little by little, and eventually I just had a big fro. Like, I just hid the fro under those locks and waited to get starter locks. But at this point, once I got them starter locks in, I ended up dyeing my hair back black, and my hair was cooked. If I'm being real, my hair was just cooked. The hair was just stiff in the front, especially the front two. If you can look at the front two, you can tell that like those are ones that I really crocheted. And people was telling me on TikTok not to do it, but I just wasn't listening. So I just decided to go ahead and comb them out. I will say though, I did underestimate how cooked they actually were. So I decided that if I wanted to get another lock journey, I'm gonna have to cut off all that damaged hair. So that's what I did. After I knew my hair was really healthy, then I decided, I kind of want to grow my front taper out too. So I did that too. I experimented with new hairstyles like them cornrows you see here. I actually liked them, but in my mind, I knew I wanted them locks back. So this is my current set. And basically, I really just combined it, what I liked about the first set, and combined it what I liked about the second set, and just came up with my ideal set of locks. So the ideal set of locks for me was to have locks as thick as the first set, but now that I have a full head, it won't look as weird now. Also, I wanted a middle part like I had in the second set, but I didn't want it to go all the way back like I had. Now I have a middle part that stops at the top of my head, and the main thing was just being patient and not crocheting my hair. So at this point, now I'm at 6 months in my lock journey, and I gotta say these are by far my favorite. Like, I just can't ask for more. Like, I got all the parting how I wanted it, and I'm doing well. Like, and it's crazy because like I'm seeing all these guys combing out their locks. It ain't gonna be me. Y'all be wishing on my downfall, saying that I'm gonna comb them out, I'm gonna cut them off. I ain't gonna do it. I promise y'all I'm not. But that's the end of the video. If y'all want to hear anything else specifically about my locks, as far as like growing out the high top, or specifically on my second set, or my whatever y'all want to hear, just let me know and I'll make a video on that. So peace out, like, subscribe.